Good evening once again.
也许你从未想过。
Hey guys, you are warmly welcome to SD Lifestyle. Don't forget to subscribe and join me on Patreon for exclusive video. Check my fan link under the description. Today we are having some special traditional simple meal. So I have to first wash my hand with a clean water and clean it with a neat napkin. Without wasting much time, let's start with today's recipe that everyone love it to eat. It's a special traditional delicious meal ever. I have my palm oil, dry fish, onion, tomato mix, my corn dough, cassava dough, okra oil, and many more.
你有没有想过我，在这茫茫的人海中。
Without wasting much time, let's get started by today's video. Please watch this video to my end so that you don't mix anything that I cook here. So firstly, I wash my pot very well. First, some amount of water, mix the two ingredients together. That's the cassava dough and the corn dough. I make sure I mix it properly before I put it on fire.
有困惑，你有没有想过我，在这悠悠的岁月中，你可曾用心聆听我的歌，我的泪，我的诉说。
So now, let's start by setting our fire on. Whilst we put our mixing cassava and corn dough on the fire, I have to wash my bamboo stick very well to use it to stir it. Whilst continuously stirring it, I have to add some amount of salt inside to make it taste good. So whilst I leave the banku on the fire to make it stiff, I have to blend my okra for about 30 seconds and continue to my bacon. As for today, I'm preparing two different stew altogether, two different sauce altogether. One is okra stew and one is gravy, tomatoes gravy stew. So after blending my okra and put it aside, I came back to stir my bacon till it gets stiff. Now the bacon is stiff, so I have to dry the bacon very well by putting the crutches aside and put my leg on it so that it can help me to drive this bacon very hard. Put some amount of water in a clean bowl aside so that I could use my hands to clean the pot very well. And also I added 1 cup of full water on it to make it very soft and smoothly, and leave it to boil for 5 minutes before I continue driving it again. sure I cover it with a clean tin so that it will help it boil very fast. After waited for 5 minutes, I dried the bacon very well, and now the bacon is ready to garnish it properly. So guys, now the bacon is ready. Let's get started by preparing our first stew, that is a tomato gravy stew. So stay tuned and watch this to an end. I first put my oil on my saucepan, waited to heat for about 1 minute, and added my chopping onion inside the saucepan.
是否也会有失落？你有没有想过我？
So whilst my onion is added to the oil, I have to stir it a little bit to make the onion fried.
你可曾用心揣摩？
I also added my tomato mix into the oil and stir it together.
在每个孤单时刻，你有没有想过我？
After stirring it properly, I added water into it to make it smooth.
人海中，你可曾用心感受？
Added my powder pepper, ginger, and seasoned together to stir it very well, and waited for 5 minutes to cook well.
是否也会有寂寞？
And added my smoked fish to it and cover it to boil for about 1 minute to bring out the delicious taste out of it. Wow, now my tomato gravy stew is ready.
你可曾用心聆听？
I put a small amount of water into a saucepan and put it on the fire to make it boil for 1 minute. Added my okra, my blended okra inside, and stir it to become very slimy.
你有没有想过我？是否也会有寂寞？
Added my palm oil on the saucepan, leave it to heat for about 1 minute. Added my chopping onion, ginger, and my smoked fish in the palm oil and stir it together.
你可曾用心聆听我的歌，我的泪，我的诉说？
At this point, I added my okra into the mixing ingredients on the saucepan and stir it together. Wow, my okra stew is ready. You can try this at home.